Review Magisword! Hey guys, what's up? Surmo11 here with my review of Mighty Magiswords Episode 1, Mushroom Menance. This is a new Cartoon Network show that has had shorts on the network for a while, and it now finally has a show. Just a quick fun fact, this show has been pitched multiple times and the designs even date back to 1996. But anyways, on to the review. This episode actually aired as a special sneak peek for the show. I recorded it, but I didn't watch it because it felt like an episode in the middle of the story. Turns out this is the first episode. I think right away the cartoon needs a introduction episode. The opening gives little context about the story, but really an intro episode would have done better. I think the basic idea is that they're siblings who take on quests as they find and use weapons known as Magiswords. They have their own business called Warriors for Hire. Another thing I have to criticize the show on is the names of the characters and the accent of the female. So for our two main characters we have Prohyas and Vambre. Those names are weird, right? I feel like if your target market is kids, names like that really won't catch on. And I thought this show was from Cartoon Network just because of Vambre's British accent. It's a strange inclusion, and sure, the character could have been envisioned in this way, but And I mean, the voice sounds, it's unique. It is very unique, but I just thought it was a little weird to have in a show. And Prohyas is actually voiced by the creator, and to be honest, I'm not sensing an American accent, so I thought perhaps he was from Europe as well, or maybe he switched up the voice for this character, or maybe that's just his natural voice. I don't know. It's not that important. The show hits you with joke after joke as the episode starts, but none of them really hit home. Prohyas is talking about the past with the zombie pumpkin Magisword, and they're on this mission to capture this flower monster thing. And I believe a floating head gave them the mission. And then they get another mission to stop this giant mushroom. And for some reason, the zombie pumpkin Magisword doesn't want to fight, and I don't get it. The jokes are so random and unfunny in this show. And eventually they get him to help, and they give him a giant pumpkin seed to change his form. And this ends up helping them win the fight and saving the day. Overall, the concept of this show isn't bad at all. It's just how it's executed. The creator has been listed for a writer, or the creator has been listed as a writer for the first 3 episodes so far, and I don't know what that means for the writing. I think it could be better, but I won't be dropping the show yet because I feel like this show can improve. Now, let's go through some of my ideas for the show. I think this show would have been better if the main characters each started off with their own Magisword, just one single Magisword, and then they earned more as the show went on. Right now, it seems like they have a lot of Magiswords already. Also, an overall villain and other characters who either used Magiswords or their own powers would be cool. And I know I mentioned this a lot, but the show would benefit from a more serious plot. I thought the idea of the Magiswords was really cool, and I liked how they had a voice over for when each Magisword was introduced. And the plot in the episode moved really fast, and I don't think they needed multiple missions in one episode. It felt like I was just thrown into the middle of the plot, and that's why I mentioned earlier that I wanted an introduction episode. And I don't see the show getting canceled at the moment, and I still have more of it to watch, but I think it might be a possibility unless the show improves as it goes on. Anyways, what did you think about the first episode of Mighty Magiswords? Will it be able to stand among the ranks of Adventure Time, Regular Show, Gumball, and Steven Universe, and any other shows that you may enjoy on Cartoon Network? Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. The links are below. I'm Surma11. See you next time, and peace out. Vambre's thighs, though.